My name's Carrie Jacobi. I'm a member of the Greens, but I speak to you tonight as a school teacher and a parent and a grandparent and a member of a committed local community. I wasn't intending to get up tonight. In the suburb where I live and where my children attended the local public school, the levels of fine particulate pollution exceeded the standards on 5 out of the 7 days of testing commissioned by the community group CTAG in their first round of testing. This is the situation currently, and the T4 terminal is proposing to double the volume of coal transported through the valley and the port and at my suburb. There are about 23,000 children attending schools within 500 metres of the coal train corridor, and in my area there are at least 9 schools within a kilometre of the coal stockpiles. My house is about 400 to 500 metres from the stockpiles on Kooragang, and when I clean the inside of my windows there's always a black film that comes off first. Dusting is almost futile. In June, one of my fresh cleaning rags was used to clean the inside of my windows and ended up being submitted as evidence to the Senate inquiry into air quality and health. Coal dust, in fact, has been found as far afield as tea gardens, which is nowhere near the coal corridor, and to date no studies have been done on the spread of the fine particulate pollution. Nor have there been any comprehensive studies on the health impacts of coal-affected communities, despite repeated calls for decades for such a study because of cancer clusters, respiratory illnesses, cleft palates, etc. Despite calls for action, they haven't even done preventative action such as covering the coal wagons and the stockpiles. We have a situation currently that includes inadequate monitoring, community monitoring that demonstrates companies are exceeding particulate pollution on a grand scale, compromised health in children and adults living in affected areas. And despite all of this, governments and coal companies are going full steam ahead to double the amount of coal that is already causing these sorts of problems and stress. In the words of Dr. Seuss, to borrow a phrase, they are determined to bigger and bigger and bigger it. Now, our children and the communities in which they live deserve better.